Have you or a loved one recently been diagnosed with cancer and want to be sure you're receiving the very latest and most innovative cancer treatment available today? Well, I'm Matt Ellefson, founder of Survive It, and welcome to Fearless Friday, where today I'll discuss medical oncologists and what my experience has been from receiving treatment from a few different oncologists at a few different cancer centers. First, I think it's really important to understand just how complex cancer is. There are well over 100 different types of cancer. There is no cure for later stage or metastatic cancer, and the best we can do today is prolong life through treatments. Now, cancer is extremely difficult to treat. In fact, it's so difficult that over 24,000 people die of cancer every single day. We all know of someone who has died of cancer. And we all know that the more advanced your cancer is, the more difficult it is to treat. So if you're diagnosed with an advanced cancer, you need an expert in that cancer involved in your developing your treatment strategies. And since the majority of oncologists today do not specialize but treat many different types of cancer, there are very few experts. Now, the best most of us can do is to find this higher level oncologist that specializes in our specific type of cancer and seek them out to provide us with a second opinion and a recommended treatment strategy. And since none of us ever expect to receive a cancer diagnosis, we know very little about cancer. All we know is that it's doing its best, day and night, to kill us. And if we want to stay alive, we need to stop it. So how do we know if our oncologist is good enough to keep us alive? Well, there's no easy answer to that question. However, we do know some things that you can look for that may indicate that you need a new oncologist. Number one, if your oncologist says you don't need genomic sequencing now, we'll do that later if the cancer comes back. Well, this makes no sense to me. I want to know what is driving my cancer today, not later. Number two, at Survive It, we believe that every advanced cancer patient should ask about the clinical trials that are available to you to treat your cancer. If you ask that question and the oncologist answers with, clinical trials are only for when we run out of options, you definitely need a new oncologist because clinical trials are the first options I look into. They allow patients to receive promising medicines today rather than waiting 5 or more years for them to be FDA approved. Number three, at Survive It, we also believe that every cancer patient should ask about receiving a qualified second opinion. If that question is asked and the oncologist shows anything but the utmost support of doing that, you need a new oncologist. After receiving a cancer diagnosis, one of your very first decisions should be, where will you seek a qualified second opinion? It's just simply that important. Number four, if you ask about what you can be doing to ensure you're living a healthy lifestyle, such as receiving proper nutrition, exercise, and sleep, and the answer with, let's just focus on your treatments. All that other stuff really doesn't matter right now. Well, you need a new oncologist because it does matter. In fact, it's crucial to survive harsh treatments and face life-threatening side effects. Always ask lots of questions and keep asking until you fully understand what it is you're asking about. It's your life on the line, and most people with advanced cancer never get a second chance to correct a poor choice in the selection and/or delivery of their cancer care. You need to do this right, to the best of your ability, right from the beginning, or as soon as you can, which might be now for some of you watching today. I've changed oncologists on more than one occasion, and each time it happened, it was because I lost trust in them. And to me, when your life is on the line, trust is very important. I sincerely believe that every oncologist aims to put their best foot forward to help their patients. However, just like in any other profession, some are better than others. And if you have late stage or advanced cancer, believe me, you need the best, the very best you can find. Now, I've been living with stage 4 lung cancer for almost 9 years now, and I realize that navigating through all of this isn't easy by any means. That's why I founded Survive It, so that survivors can help patients make their best possible decisions. We're all in on this together, and we're all here ready to help anytime for any reason. Please consider joining one of our cancer-specific Facebook groups so you can communicate and learn from other survivors with your same cancer. And you can always email us with any questions or requests you may have at info@surviveit.org. I'm Matt Ellefson, and until next time, stay strong and live fearless.